And he can't get the first one. DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And the Lakers also making a switch. Westbrook's checked in. And he can't hit the second. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Pass to Jordan. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 5 assists in the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Murray. No points in the game yet for him. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Eubanks.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. It's Bradley on the wing. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Spurs making a change here.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Spurs, Josh Primo.
The Spurs have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. It's stolen by Davis. Westbrook against Murray. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Sharp passes there from Westbrook. You like seeing him be active and trying to set up his teammates.
It's time for T-shirts. All right, look who's coming on to the court. Come on and get loud for your Spurs Hype Squad.
Look at some stats for Westbrook. Great showing for him last season. 1st in assists, 6th in rebounding, and he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And dropping a lot of dimes. He led the league in assists because he's the ultimate competitor, an absolute magician with the basketball. And San Antonio has possession. Murray with the bounce pass. Young with no one around. The three-pointer no good.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
LeBron outside. Fires for 3. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. Now Westbrook. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Memphis.
And look, it was more than his scoring. He was dominant on D. His steal numbers for that game were crazy.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Primo. Murray outside. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Well, I mean, I think he better come up with some different ways to get his points tonight because the 3, not one of them, ain't working.
Now here is Davis. He's coming off a 37-point game against Memphis.
Yeah, and his offense fueled him on D2. He was more than a handful on that end, piling up the steals. They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
And the Spurs with possession here. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And it's blocked by Jordan.
And the one thing we know about DeAndre, he's a presence at both ends of the floor. He protects the rim on D just as much as he punishes it at the offensive end.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, "Men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark, not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on." Guys?
Thank you, David. Now Walker. Thaddeus Young missing on his three. Misses that one. He's made one and missed two this game so far. Here's LeBron. 20 points for him last game against Memphis.
And that didn't come at the cost of his defense. In fact, I think it fed his defense. He had 4 steals in that game.
Here's Eubanks.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but his off night has definitely been one factor here.
And it's Davis missing.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And the Spurs with some changes. Jakob Poeltl comes in for Eubanks. And Derek White subbed in for Lonnie Walker. Here's Westbrook. He's got 12. LeBron James on the wing. And again, the Lakers no good.
He had 2 3-pointers in the opening quarter and hasn't been able to connect yet here in the second.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 16. And Poeltl sends it back. Tries yet again. It's good. LeBron's got 18 points in the game.
You're going to get a lot of effort on the boards from LeBron every night, and that goes double at the offensive end.
Shoots a fader. Avery Bradley pulls it in.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
Nailed from three-point land.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Spurs to end the drought. To the wing on the left. Primo, the pass to Poeltl. On the mark with the 15-footer. 8 points for him.
And the soft hands of Poeltl on display there. Just has such a nice stroke from the mid-range.
Westbrook passes to Jordan. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 7th assist here tonight. Jordan's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Poeltl, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And if you're going to foul Poeltl, you have to make sure you really whack him. He's remarkable about finishing through the contact.
San Antonio making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. The Lakers also making some changes. Howard's checked in for Jordan.
One shot.
Anthony comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Bradley. Free throw, no good for Poeltl.
And Poeltl is a massive guy, someone that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks at the bucket.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Murray with it. His last outing, he had 8 points. Inside, he's looking for Poeltl and finds him. Johnson down low, working on James. Here's Pirtle, and it's sent back by Howard.
You got to be aware of Howard at all times, especially on defense where he makes his living blocking shots.
Murray, no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Yeah, what was that? Did he forget about? Very strange.
Now here's Anthony. He's coming off a 13-point game against Memphis. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Here's White. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And Los Angeles guys shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Here's James. And Pirtle sends it back. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Westbrook's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Dishes to Howard. Over Murray. Howard misses.
Oh, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they've got to show some more aggression.
The pass to Carmelo from the arc. Rebound San Antonio. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds tonight. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. To the middle. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Howard's got his second basket.
And that's Howard's comfort zone, in close, near the bucket.
To the paint, here's Pirtle. And he uses the glass on the lane. And that's 12 points for Jakob Pirtle.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The Lakers controlling the game. Now here's Westbrook. 12 points for him. To the middle. And it's slammed in by Howard.
They said he was done. Beautiful pass by Melo, spotting the open man.
2 minutes remaining.
And the Spurs with possession. And last year, Carmelo Anthony climbed into the top 10 all-time in scoring.
Well, I mean, he's a surefire Hall of Famer, and he may never get that NBA title, but you factor in college and international play, and there's no doubt he'll be in Springfield.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
There's 1:38 left to play in the first half. Murray with the bounce pass. And it's White missing. 4-on-3 break. And stolen by Murray. And here is Johnson. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Milwaukee.
Yeah, his energy level in that game was amazing. He did all that work offensively and controlled the boards, too.
Howard with a clean look. A 3-pointer off the mark. And San Antonio has possession. Johnson can't hit. Now LeBron. .50 seconds left now here in the second. Here's White. Here's Anthony. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Bryn Forbes comes in for Derek White. And then for the Lakers, Monk's checked in for James. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Howard with it. He had 40 points in the win against Memphis.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And you look at his numbers from last year, 89% from the line, so hard to ask for much more than that.
Shooting one.
During the later stages of his career, we've seen Anthony be accepting of the role asked of him. He's still such an effective player.
And the Spurs making a change here. Walker's checked in. And the Lakers have possession. Lakers working the ball around now. Rondo can't get it to go. And here's Johnson outside. The Lakers with the rebound. Now, here's Monk. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Monk.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And stolen by Bazemore. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. Their defense has been active and effective. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much with the Lakers, Frank Vogel. Coach, with your size advantage, were you trying to get the ball to Anthony Davis inside?
Not any more than usual. We just give him the basketball down low and ask him to read. There's been a couple opportunities where they came in double and he found open guy. If he gets single coverage, he goes score the ball.
Thanks for your time, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Happy you could join us. First up, let's talk about the players of the week. And some stellar players indeed. Man, I would love to win Player of the Week. What a dream. How about you, Shaq?
I think he's getting sleepy, Ernie.
I think it may have been those turkey sandwiches.
That tryptophan.
And guys, let's get into that first half of action. Specifically, Russell Westbrook and how fantastic he's been so far.
He gets on a roll, and defensively, before you know it, you've lost control of the situation. I'm not sure how you can slow this guy down now. He's primed for an excellent second half.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by James.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. Getting many of his buckets in the paint.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. So the Lakers 5 right now. And they have their big three all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Kent Bazemore is out there with Howard. And a wide open look for James. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. James has got the first basket of the second half here for Los Angeles. Murray dishes to Johnson. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Westbrook scanning the floor. Bazemore, no one around him. The kick out to Westbrook. Just 5 on the clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Thaddeus Young.
It's on Thaddeus Young.
His first
Not lacking assertiveness inside. Westbrook terrific at taking initiative
Shooting for
and
Los
forcing the
Angeles.
D's hand.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 1 of 3 at the line here.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first.
A guy I view as the ultimate competitor. Westbrook's effort level is second to none, and it lifts his entire team.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Johnson against Bazemore. LeBron outside. Howard in the post. The shot that time, not on target. And San Antonio will go the other way with it.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
It's more than just being in the right place at the right time. I mean, he's been active and aggressive.
Young's shot is off. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Howard trying to free himself up. Nice shot by James. James has got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, powerful presence on the court. It's hard to match James' strength and size.
For San Antonio, they've gone 0-4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. And there's the drive. And the layup's good off the glass. LeBron's got 27 points.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
A golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Now, here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
No, because it's gone dead silent in this arena. What a fantastic performance here on the road.
White, it's deflected. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Westbrook. He goes up again. And Howard finishes it off. Howard's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
So it's the Spurs now. They're scoreless since the first half. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
His bad night from the field is only going to get worse if he keeps throwing up shots like that.
Davis, the pass to James. From deep three-point range, they get it again. He kicks to Davis. Jacks up a three. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got his 4th assist in this one.
Oh, there's really nothing AD can't do, and he knows it. The confidence is unreal.
And the Spurs with possession here. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Rebounding might not be his #1 priority, but you wouldn't know it from tonight. He's down there outplaying the big guys.
Passes it to Bazemore. Puts up a three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks. That's high-quality defense right there. Reading the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
Pass to Howard. Got a piece of it. Davis gets a wide-open look. That's short off the rim.
Oh, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
And here's the Lakers. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. Pass to Bazemore. On the wing, James. White covering. Bazemore for three. Cans it from downtown. He's got 6.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Here's White. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Lakers have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. And the shot is good from Johnson.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's LeBron. There's another block.
And swatting shots away with ferocity.
GA, he is not messing around in this one.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Here's White, following the basket by Dwight Howard.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
The three from LeBron, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. James has got 10 points in the quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Murray, the pass to Pirtle. Over Howard. And it's sent back by Howard. Bazemore against White. Shoots the three. And another three for the Lakers. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing, not giving them an inch of space out there.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in.
They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin. On this trip, they can't continue to come up empty. A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Yeah, what was that? Did he forget about... very strange.
The pass to Bazemore. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Murray with the bounce pass. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
Now we get a chance to check out Thaddeus Young. A very nice season for him last year. Averaged about 12 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, GA, I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. I mean, he's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him.
Here is Forbes. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Chalk up 2 there.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
All right, it's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
And here's Bradley. Vassell grabs the board. 18 feet out. Rebound the Lakers. LeBron's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. He dishes it to Anthony, stolen by Walker. For 3, Forbes. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And the Lakers making a change here. Monk's checked in.
Malik Monk.
Lakers shooting at 51%. Really solid. On the wing, Monk. Here's Vassell. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Los Angeles ball.
A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Outside Jordan. Bazemore on the wing. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Sinks the three-pointer. Monk's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, this is Monk at his finest. Receiving the pass where he wants it, elevating, and knocking down the shot.
And Malik Monk, the Kentucky alum, boy, he's a great weapon off the bench.
Well, Monk knows how to create his own shot. He comes in looking to score. He could develop into an elite 6-man.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 6. The 3 from Anthony. Vassell grabs the board. Vassell's got his 4th rebound in this one. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Kent Bazemore.
And one of Johnson's teammates recently called him country strong. And Johnson himself acknowledged he has a lot of room to get even stronger. That is scary.
It's his first trip to the line.
2.
That one is off. And Greg along with the power. Johnson brings great athleticism.
And that makes him a tremendous rebounder. Can switch defensively. It's within the realm of possibility that he becomes an all-star someday.
And the Lakers making a change here. Rondo's checked in. Second free throw, no good. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
Oh, nice look by Bradley, moving it to the open man.
Now Walker on the wing. Johnson fires the three. Rebounded by Anthony. Lakers shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Pass to Monk. From deep. Hits the three-point bomb. Monk's got 6.
Well, it's all about confidence for Monk. I mean, he looked assured that time.
On the wing, Johnson knocked loose. They need this. That shot, no good. Anthony with the defensive effort. Now here's Rondo. He's guarded closely. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
Talk about an advanced distributor. I mean, there's passes that point guards can make, and there's passes that Rajon Rondo can make.
Forbes can't get it to go. Forbes has gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Outside Rondo. In the corner, it's Monk. And another three for the Lakers.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Eubanks. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Now here's Rondo. Defense is right there. Kicks to Bradley. To the inside. Here's Monk. Good D by Johnson.
He struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
There's the three. Eubanks, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they could do is try to get him more easy looks.
Bradley can't get it to go. From deep. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker.
Lakers ball.
Walker's gone just 1 of 4 from deep. Pass to Monk. Lets the three fly. Eubanks grabs the miss. Eubanks got 6 rebounds here tonight. Johnson's shot is off. Now here's Rondo. He's covered closely. He kicks it to Anthony. Beyond the arc. He can't get it to go. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. It's stolen by Rondo. And 1:01 left to play in the third. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Los Angeles ball.
Lakers shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
One shot.
Now into the lineup for your Spurs, Josh Primo.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Spurs ball.
They're doing well overall, but the turnovers have been the exception.
That'll be a 5-second call.
This game is going to get even more out of hand unless they start valuing the basketball.
.58 seconds left to play in the third. Outside Rondo. Going inside, and that one is good.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Here's Vassell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. For three, Forbes. It's good from long range.
It was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
44 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside Rondo. And he banks in the layup.
Well, for a point guard, despite shaky range, Rondo has a pretty good field goal percentage for his career. A lot of that is shot selection.
35 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Eubanks. No good off the front iron.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, you're just predictable.
Now, here's Monk. Rejected by Walker, and it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. There's 10 seconds left here in the third quarter. Shot clock at 2. The three from Anthony. Doesn't go for him. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Lakers on top, running away with this one. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. They've got Jones, and it's Bates Diop in at the 4. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Now, here's Monk. Defense right on him. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Anthony Davis.
Davis has got 3 assists now in this one. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Now, here's Ellington. Pass to Doumbouya. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his
and you have to think that Sekou Doumbouya, starting in the league at a young age, presented some unique challenges.
Yeah, Greg, it can't be easy being one of the less experienced guys out there. But luckily for him, he's got nothing but potential. He just needs to learn how to use his physical tools and athleticism.
That free throw missing. You sometimes hear people say games are called too closer. Are you of the mind that the refs need to let them play?
I'm understanding the mindset that the refs need to understand that we didn't come to watch them, and they need to be consistent on both ends of the floor. That's all guys ever complain about. When you see a guy going up to the ref, he's usually saying, hey, you didn't call that on the other end, or you called that on the other end. So consistency, I mean, these guys are trying to do their job to the best of their ability, but they need to be more consistent.
So he comes up empty at the line. Jones from outside. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Lakers ball.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Los Angeles. And a wide open look for Rondo. No good with the triple. San Antonio's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Davis. That one a little long. Spurs have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Rajon Rondo with the rebound. The Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Davis kicks to Rondo. Here he goes, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. And they get it back. Here's Primo. Rebound the Lakers. Davis's Lakers shooting at 50% in a decent groove. And he makes that one.
Anthony Davis.
Davis has got 21.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Man, he's just pulled a Harry Houdini in this quarter. He's completely disappeared.
Now here's Ellington. Now the pass to Doumbouya. And it's blocked. Here's Bates Diop. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis.
Anthony Davis.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
His second.
And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
Anthony Davis. That's his third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for San Antonio, taking 2 shots.
Two shot.
That free throw, no good. That one is no good. And you look at the pathway to the NBA for young players, Chris, opportunities now to go pro at 16, 17 years of age. The landscape is certainly changing, isn't it?
Well, the NBA said they're going to take an active role, making sure these teams get the best coaching, training, learning, and overall, I see more promise than problems. Well, a guy that simply brings toughness to the hardwood, Rondo, he isn't bothered by a little contact.
They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that works.
Now here's Rondo inside. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists now in this one. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Jones with the bounce pass. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Bates Diop's got his first basket of the night. The Lakers have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Rondo with the ball. Jones covering. Passes it to Doumbouya. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, Sekou Doumbouya. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. And we talked about this before, Chris, but great to see you inducted at long last into the Naismith Hall of Fame. It is so well-deserved, and all of us are thrilled for you and your family.
Oh, thank you, Kevin. It means a lot. Shout out to my parents, my family, and all my teammates. It's a special feeling. You never dream of making it to the Hall of Fame, and I tell you what, it's a surreal feeling right now. Thanks, buddy.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Here's Primo. Monk defending. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on an 11-2 run.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
Derek White's checked in for the Spurs.
Coming onto the floor for your Spurs, Derek White.
They swipe it. And they recover it.
Now, that's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational. I mean, with all these three-pointers he's missed in the first half, I mean, he's become a weight around their neck. I mean, somebody tell this guy to be more unselfish. Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure played for him.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Spurs. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Down low. Here's Howard, and Howard slams it home.
A little bit of a throwback evening for Howard. Has all of his moves working here tonight.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Lakers have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12 to the inside. And Howard with the stuff.
You allow Howard to get in close. He's going to punch that ticket.
Here's Jones. To the paint and stolen by Howard. Ellington with it. Starting with the 2021 season, the G League welcomed the Ignite team. Few top prospects to join it. Skip college. Chris, how do you like that?
You know, I think it's great. I mean, getting 17, 18-year-olds into pro ball when you really know that's where they want to end up. The grueling schedule is a huge adjustment. The physical aspect, eating right, working out, time management, I think it's a great step to help you prepare for this tough league we call the NBA.
His three-pointers off the mark.
When the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for the Spurs. Murray comes in for Jones. And the Lakers also making a change. James checked in for Wayne Ellington. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 17-6 run. Inside, here's Howard.
Now remember this above all else when it comes to LeBron great. He's a teammate first and foremost. Think about it. He creates easy chances for all of his teammates. I think that's his number one goal. The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Here's James. Outside Rondo. Rondo is doubled. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Eubanks, he's checked in for San Antonio. Vassell comes in for White. The Lakers also changing it up. DeAndre Jordan comes in for Doumbouya. And Bradley's subbed in for Monk. Screen by Howard. Rondo looking around. The dish to Bradley for three. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got his 6th assist on the night. Bradley's gone 50% from the arc, 1 of 2. Murray the pass to Eubanks. Over Howard. Eubanks, no good.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over him.
Outside Rondo fires the three, and another three for the Lakers.
He's getting hotter the deeper we get into this game. I mean, he didn't give him much of anything in the first half.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. 3-on-3. Right side, Jordan. And the NBA introducing new measures to discourage fan misconduct. Greater security and pursuing legal action, Chris, when that line is crossed.
Yeah, Kevin. We're living in interesting times, my friend. People may need to blow off steam, but let me tell you this. The players are here to entertain, but not as punching bags. A versatile, talented defender. LeBron excels at using his athleticism and length to swat shots away.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
That's his second personal foul. 15 foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, LeBron James, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one.
Well, a lot of guys have made a splash in free agency, but no one's done it like LeBron. He's transformed entire franchises overnight, more than a few times.
And the second free throw, good. They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
Los Angeles has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. The rebound by the Spurs. Over to the left wing for 3, Murray. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Lakers shooting 57% in this fourth quarter. James looking around. We always have some tweaks to the rules every season, Chris. What do you think the league should focus on now when it comes to the next changes?
You know, I would hope the league would address the boardroom. I hope they would address the ownership. I hope they would address management. Hopefully, the league can start to look like the makeup of the players that it employs when you talk about ownership and things of that nature.
Here's San Antonio now from deep three-point range. Jordan with the rebound.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Yeah, what was that? Did he forget about? Very strange.
Now here's James. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Certain play by LeBron. He absorbs the foul and still gets the shot.
At the line for the Lakers, LeBron James, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Monks checked in for the Lakers. And both free throws good for LeBron.
That's what they want to see from him, attacking, getting whistles, and maybe causing some foul trouble.
To the middle, and stolen by Jordan. LeBron outside. Inside. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And that's what Jordan does best, an extremely lethal dunker.
And Murray's got the ball here for San Antonio. Here's Primo. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Los Angeles has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Here's LeBron. Uses the glass to finish the layup. James has got 17 points here in the second half.
With the overwhelming strength of James, just rushing past defenders on his way up.
Murray, the pass to Primo. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Lakers shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Intercepted. From deep. Rebound the Lakers. Jordan's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. And no good that time. Good defensive work there by Young.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for LeBron.
I mean, he had a plan for how to attack the D. He executed and never let up. Relentless offensive basketball.
Now, here's Monk after LeBron James's miss. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. That's tipped. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for DeJounte Murray. Davis is checked in for Los Angeles.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers.
There's 31 seconds left to play here in the fourth. It's stolen by Monk. Oh, and here comes Monk all alone. Davis kicks to Monk. Outside Bradley. Three-pointer. Good on the triple.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Seven seconds left in the fourth. Now, here's Monk. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, LeBron. You got after it on defense. You look motivated.
You know, I heard it all from, is this the last that we've seen of LeBron and the passion that he plays? And then defensively, he's not very good defensively, but you can't single me out. It will never be a possession where a coach or a teammate or a player on the opposing team will single me out defensively because I'm in tune with that side as well. So, we got a lot of guys that play the defensive side, and it's important for me to be on that side as well and take that challenge just as much as offensive end.
Seems like you took some words to heart, man. Thanks. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. As we present our New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.